Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 41 of the Altrincham Save, and it's playoffs. We've skipped ahead a bit because I was so in the middle of the playoffs, but I was never going to drop out. I was never going to get automatically promoted, so I just sort of played on a bit and got to the end of the season. Played really well. I read what a lot of you guys were saying in the comments about, when we went to the 4-4-2, it didn't really suit the team. Opavsky needed to get back in the team. He dropped off form, and that's why I dropped him. But it was time he got back into the team, and that's kind of what we did. We beat Nuneaton Town 2-0. McFarlane and Derbyshire, obviously Madison's been injured for quite a lot, but he is back. But we've got a big conundrum about him. I'll talk to you in a minute about McFarlane and Derbyshire, the centre midfielder, get a goal. We then lost to Darlington 2-1, who are top of the league, I believe. They've actually been promoted. Brilliant. Smooth, that's smooth. Yeah, Tranmere have dropped into the playoffs, which is quite honestly scarier. We are massive outsiders for this. So let's not get carried away into thinking we might win. We're outsiders. That's all I'm saying. They beat us 2-1. Fabio with the only goal for us. Lowestoft Town beat them 2-0. McFarlane and Fabio. Tranmere 1-0. Good result, but we got really lucky. McFarlane with our goal. Stalybridge Celtic 2-0. Levi Blanchfield. Do you remember him, the loanee that's like by far our best player in the squad that's been shit all season? Decided to pop up with 2 goals. And then he scored again. And he's playing really well. And then we drew with Nantwich 0-0. And then we beat Buxton 2-1. Opavsky back after a small injury. And Fabio with another goal. Today, my friends, we play Gainsborough Trinity. It's a massive game. We've got 2 problems. First problem is Nield, who's been the centre-back partnership since sort of basically time began, is injured, meaning we have to play a different centre-back. And Jack Robinson's also injured, and he has been forever with his broken leg. So Cherdieu is going to be playing, which is not good. And that sort of made me think even more so we're not going to get promoted. Nield is out for 6 months with a broken ankle as well. So 2 of our best centre-backs are both injured into next season. So that's good stuff. The question is, my friends, who do we play up front as our lone striker? The rest kind of picks itself. Although, John, I'm going to play. Patchings just seems to be playing a little bit better in that role. Who do we play up front? Now, Madison's come back from injury. I'll show you the actual form. He's come back from injury. There we go. So 6 games out, and he's not done great. He got an assist in one of the 4. These were a couple of sub appearances, or that was a sub appearances, and he's played pretty awful. And McFarlane, who I always said was going to come good, is having a much, much better season, and he's scoring goals. He had a minor knock. I think normally I'd pick Madison every day over McFarlane, but I think McFarlane is in the informed player, and we should go with the informed player. Sydney Henderson can go on the bench as our backup, so we could play him. Ignoring that. Also, the youngster that we got through the youth ranks, Keel Neville, has had a couple of appearances just on as a sub when we were winning games. He's done shit, but it's more about experience at this time. He's only 16. I'm trying to give him games to make sure he's all right. But okay, are we ready to go, boys? We are playing Gainsborough Trinity. It's pretty massive. They finished on 64 points. So 9 points off us. So we should really be looking to this team. The trouble is we've got Tranmere, who are just much better than us, and Kidderminster Harriers that we can't beat. So it's going to be an optimistic shout for us to get into the next round. So this is the formation we're playing. But sort of similar to what we before. Fabio and Opavsky, much more suit going further forward. And also we've got our advanced playmaker on attack, which is lovely. No, that's fine, that side. And we've got a deep line playmaker on defending, Bentley. And there's no backup in the team for him. So since we moved to this formation, he is the only one. We will have to change things up. We're playing a counter-attacking, slightly longer ball, pass into space, really, really rapid counter-attacking style. We're not worried about possession. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I've also changed, you probably noticed, I don't need a win, do I? Because it's 2 legs. So, do some math. I like that you can't just... I've sent my assistant, obviously. You can't add... I wish in that bit you could type in. You could just type in. But you still have to pick an answer. So it's just like, oh yeah, honest, you can type something in and that makes a difference. No, clearly not. Right. But I'm very worried about our centre-back partnership now. It's not the best at the best. It's not great. 2 minutes in. It's 2 minutes in, boys. I've also, because I'm playing on my new monitors, which are 1440p, and I'm trying to find the best way to do with that. And so what I've done is I've increased the text size. Normally I play on 125% text in the preferences. Now I've moved up to 150. So even if you're viewing it on a small screen, like a mobile device or whatever, you still should be able to read it just as well as previously. Okay. It's not good, is it, lads? It's not good. Come on. McFarlane, justify it. We can always bring Maddison on. We can maybe give them a half each. Whoever gets the better rating gets the second leg. Right, Fabio. Oh, it's decent. Oh, come on, boys. There's been one shot on target all game. I know this is an outside chance of, this is good for money. Oh, bit closer, bit closer. Oh, Fabio. I know it's an outside chance, boys, but, if you're in it, you can win it. I've just made that sentence up. That's a new saying I've invented. Got to be in it to win it. I'm claiming that. Well done, Fabs. Okay, so it looks like McFarlane's going to finish the half on 6.6, which is okay for a non-scoring half. Oh, we're saying disappointing. I'm liking it. Everton Carroll, our young assistant manager, is having none of it. Okay. Now, Maddison, you've got to beat 6.6 if you want the next half. I wish you could tell them that before the game and really rev them up. Go, whoever does the best this half gets the pick. They'd be running about like a crazy person, wouldn't they? Come on, boys. 1-1. This is the home leg as well, so it's not ideal. But we're definitely on top. We could just switch it up and go attacking like last 20 minutes. I wouldn't mind that. Because we've got a decent amount of possession. We're going for it. How's the team playing? Madison's playing a 6.5. Opavsky's not playing great. Blanchfield's coming on. He's been a much better player. Finally. Come on, boys. Come on. Anything at all. Madison's playing a 6.6. Oh, it's dropped to 6.5. Mustafa KN. Get weird. Oh, it's a penalty. It's fucking penalty. Ah. Come on, righty. Come on, righty. Please. 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 No, we're close. Shit. It's 2 legs. Don't worry about it. It is 2 legs, isn't it? It is 2 legs, isn't it? Please be 2 legs. I've got a sudden horrible feeling it's not 2 legs. Is it 2 legs? Because I know it normally playoffs are 2 legs, but I'm thinking because this is non-league, I shouldn't just take it for granted this is 2 legs. We're going to try and win anyway, so we might as well let's try and get a goal back. But if I go crazy attacking, then concede another, then find out it's 2 legs, I will be slightly annoyed. Fuck it. Fuck it in a bucket, lads. We can then move these across, because he plays best as an inside forward anyway. And Fabio can pretty much do the same. And then we're going to push this line up. Stay more direct. Get the ball forward. Overload. Take more risks. Go. Please don't concede another. Please. Come on! I'm worried. I'm really worried, boys. I'm really worried. Okay. Please be 2 legs. Disappointing. I've got a bad feeling that it's 1 leg. Got a really bad feeling. It's 1 leg, isn't it? It's bloody 1 leg. What? It's one leg, isn't it? We wouldn't have changed anything because we went attacking and then we went really attacking when we went 2-1 down. But that's annoying. That's annoying. At least that's kind of anticlimax, isn't it? I thought, well, at least it gives us a second leg to come back and... Fucking bastards. So the guy asked me before about winning. He was right, wasn't he? Oh, well, that was a short playoff session, wasn't it? We're going to win. We're going to get promoted next season anyway, so I'm not too worried, right? We're going to get... I'm confident. All right, player of the season. I might... let's have a look, right? I might give it to Carl McFarlane or Fabio. Because, yeah, Fabio scored 24 and got 14 assists. Okay, I think it might be Fabio. Yeah, think it might be Fabio. No, it's McFarlane. Fabio got third. Seems a tad harsh for somebody that got 23 goals and 14 assists in the league. That's, as a winger, I feel like he's been done over a bit there. That's harsh, boys, that is. Madison was but signing of the season was Drake Robinson, who played 22 games before he broke his bits off. Season review, yeah, don't care. Right. They're not going to like this. I'm going to tell them. Playoffs. I think we're going to tell them playoffs. They're going to say it's too much. No, good. I like it. I've also signed a new deal with Jordan Hume. Not because I want to play him, but because I want him to retire and be our staff member. But he's on a non-contract, so he doesn't get paid if he doesn't play. So it's the perfect system, really. I can't remember if I think I did, but I showed my assistant manager because he's a bit of a brilliant assistant manager because he's only... I did show him before, but he's only 20 years old. Trouble is, I tried to send him on a coaching course and he has no interest. I'm like, but you're an assistant manager. How do you have no interest on improving being assistant manager? Which is a weird one. Ah, well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it, lads? We're doing all right. We're making money. We've signed a new couple of contracts, which has actually reduced our wage bill a little bit, which is really, really good. And the big news, the big stuff that's going on is obviously the training facilities and the youth facilities are both being worked on. They're going to be done in October. So next, and we had a duff youth intake last year, admittedly, right? But next year, better system. We're due another good one, a golden generation, and we're going to smash it. And I'm going to try and improve the team. I'll spend a little bit of money. I don't, if anybody will actually come to us for money. I think... Well, we definitely need strength and depth in the centre-back. I think that was proved by the injuries we had. As soon as these two guys were out, Regan Upton's been decent, and Cherdu just had not got enough experience. So, yeah, centre-back, maybe might be time for a new right-back. Like, One Direction has not been great. Like, 6.68. in 13 games, but he only joined us in January. I'm going to give him another season as our main left-back. We do need a backup because Danny Wisdom's retiring, unfortunately. I think Marsden's time may be up. He didn't get a single assist. Look, it's been his worst season by a distance. You can see it's actually dropping season on season. How old is he? He's our captain, though, as well. Is he our captain? No, he looks 12 years old, but he's 27. Yeah. I'm happy with the goalkeeper. I think 6.8 is about average for a goalkeeper, and we can't do much better than what we've got already. I'm happy with our two striker options if we're playing one up front, which we plan to. I think we need backup for both wingers is really important. We've got some good youngsters. I've actually loaned people out because somebody reminded me in the comments you can actually do that. And I thought, actually, yeah, I should send some of these, like Jonathan Kahn here, to try and get him some first-team football because that's the only way they develop with the facilities and part-timeness of us. The only chance these young kids have got to develop is loan football. So I might try and loan a bunch of players out. Right. Sorry for the pretty shitty result of an episode. At least we could have got beaten by Kidderminster or Tranmere or something. We get beaten by Gainsborough Trinity, the bastards. Right. Next episode's going to be a big one, guys. I'm gonna try hard. Really, I do anyway. I love transfer windows, but I'll try my best to improve the squad. If I can spend a bit of money, I will happily spend it. I will even up my wages a little bit more. We've got plenty of room to manoeuvre. Even if that starts making us stop making money, I think because we've got these bits going anyway, you know, we're not going to be able to improve them again. It's going to cost like $1.5 million a time to improve them. We're going to have good facilities. So let's get promoted next season. And then we'll be in the Vanarama National. And then we'll be looking to make money. Maybe go pro, but more likely get promoted again. From my experience, the Vanarama National League North and South are not miles off the National League, right? The Vanarama. They're not. It's not like you need to rebuild your team. I think we'll be okay if we get into that league and still do fine. So, next season, boys, let's get promoted. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to get Peter Crouch out of retirement. Peter, how old is he now? Is he a coach? Don't know why I thought of Peter Crouch. Man City under 8. He's actually a decent coach. I don't think he's going to come. He's on £1,900 a week. Okay, scratch that. See you next time.